Welcome back, everybody, to the Anti-Stall Racing IMSA series. We're back for round 5 today. Round 5 being held, of course, at Le Mans. We've got a sneaky little time accelerator on for today as well. So Noor not bothered about the toe here, and he's had that purple sector 1, but every sector after that, the toe really does make a difference. And you can see it in the sector times as well compared to the other people around him. But it's going to be the benchmark time anyway for Zahani. And it's a 3:56.4. We've got one of the DLR cars about to come across the line behind him. That is Alex Ott, who goes a chunk quicker. 3 He also didn't really have a toe, so that's interesting to see. Going to be more times coming across the line. Adam Jarvis goes P3. Matteo Battaglia with a couple of purples and a yellow, though, but goes P2, just a 10th off what Alex Ott did. Oriel Falk goes to the top with a very impressive lap time. To the top by half a second now to Massimiliano Legari, who gets a little bit closer than Ott did. And Ivan Ubera to the top. A 1:55.189. Very, very impressive that time. And it's off the road for Alex Ott. And it's going to be a reset for Oriel Falk. It's going to be reset to the pit lane for him. You can take a different exit there as well, and it won't impact your speed too much. And wanted to make sure he didn't get all over the back of Ibatali, but he is going to get all over the back of him on the exit of the Ford chicanes, and he's going to go side by side across the line. In fact, Theron from P20 moves up to P2. What a lap time. About 300ths off of what Ivan Ubera managed. Flying through the chicane now. Liam tries to close up behind. He knows this lap's over. It looks like he's only trying to get, and they both go a little bit wide. I think they probably got away with that. Don't know if anyone picked up a 1X, and James certainly didn't. So he goes to the top, the 3:36.4. That's a 20-second improvement on what we saw in the other class. We're just going to follow Sebastian as he comes through this final chicane. The only other driver to have a purple sector this lap. So this, whoa, and it was going to be close, but he gets a big moment on the curbs at the end of a lap, and that's going to throw that lap out the window. He'll be kicking himself for that. Simon Bamber about to come across the line here. What's it going to do for him? He's going to get one more as well, but Simon Bamber goes to the top. Wow. Whoa. And a weave of celebration there, it looks like, and he's bailing out. So I think he just did he went for the Hail Mary one and done strategy. And so Lely quickest on that last run in the Acura 3:18.487. Matthias Vuyten second quickest in that Cadillac, which is good to see. Cadillac performing well once again, and Davide Favara, Edson Kvikov and Alvaro Gutierrez all within 2 seconds of the leader. There's big gaps after that, and I think that's what we talked about. Different people having the tyring prepared or not prepared. We've seen Lely be really quick on the first lap, and other people get closer to him as the run goes on. Julian Altena goes P10 in their first ASR and Still Racing IMSA Series qualifying lap. It's good to see Davy van der Vacker cross the line. Goes to P1, that's what we're talking about. And what's Jean-Paul Seaman got in response to that? Favaro goes P3, Jean-Paul Seaman goes P1, half a second over Davy van der Vacker. So that's what we're talking about, and these guys are pulled off. So just 2 laps of these guys. What's everyone else planning? Matthias Vuyten goes P4. DLR flying at the moment, can't beat Lely. Lely across the line goes to second place, so not pole position, but he'll be happy with that. What's Antonino Seguro going to do on his first qualifying in ASR? He's not set a valid lap time yet. I think this one is going to be valid through the final corner.
Should be pretty quick, and it is
P2 on quick. Debut. And I tell you what, less than a 10th off Jean-Paul Seaman when the rest of the field was nearly half a second clear. He's absolutely rapid. Antonino Seguro is going to be a big force in this race. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with it for now. And we're going to show you just one class at a time. Antonio Seguro gets jumps at the start. I'm not sure what happened there. The leader seems to have made a massive jump, Jean-Paul Seaman. Not sure what's happened there. We've got some other interesting graphics malarkey going on. We're going to ignore that for now. Antonio Seguro P3 then as they run, no, P4 as they run, as David van der Vacker makes a brilliant breakaway at the front of the field. Everyone making it through fairly well, except in GT3. What's happened here? I think we've got a bit of backing up in GT3. We're going to go to LMP2 live images though, if we can. Simon Bamber about to lead the field away as it goes to green. Gets away well, but James Ibram's got a really good toe down here into turn 1. There's flashing lights further back. Somebody's not happy with whatever went on at the start.
That is a hell of a start from the effect
All over the road,
simulations.
that's Sebastian van der Hubel, is it? Diving to the escape road as these two cars make it over the brow. We've got a crash further back. It's Ryan Walker. What happened here? Ryan in the red car, is he? No, Ryan on the outside in the Altitude Esports car. What's gone wrong here?
What happens?
Oh, and got loose over the curb with the red car, I believe. Okay, we're going to ignore that again for a second, and we're going to go back to live. Ivan Hubert has made it away at the front of the field, throwing Balon now P2. All over the back of him.
Andy, please check turn 1.
Monty not happy with whatever happened at turn 1 in GT3. We're going to take a look at that in a moment as well. Here we go. Nicole Monty not happy with what happened in turn 1. See this car here with the green rims. Oh, there's an LMP2 off ahead. That's not what it was. Tagged on the classic Le Mans turn 1 incident. We've got lead changes in GTP though. We want to go to live images. What are we doing? Why are we seeing this? They're still going at it. Seaman now behind Lely. Seaman back down the inside at Indianapolis. Side by side. It's going to be side by side again as well here. Lely going to go back down the inside of Seaman. He's going to try and maximise the exit, but Seaman all over the runoff. He wasn't confident he was going to get less space. This is Casper Hu getting past Melvin Gack as well on the exit of the final chicane. Nails the exit. Out drags him quite easily there. Laro, is he going to go for the move here? I think he's a little bit far back, but that accurate, probably quite good on the brakes compared to the Ferrari. So I think if he nails it, is he even closer here? Surely he's going to go for the move because he doesn't want to fall any further back from that other Ferrari in front of him. Needs to make sure that he makes good progress here. I think he's going to stick behind and go for a guaranteed move in the braking zone, surely. Needs to make sure he gets himself that inside line there, and he does. Going to run on the middle of the road. You don't want to run on the middle of the road in a GTP. You're going to lose straight line speed, and look, it's costing the position. Just not got the straight line speed in clean air to pull away from the Ferrari. There is far too much going on right now. Matteo Lemere's been off. What's happened here? Alongside the DLR Porsche.
Murder.
I think they're going to try and go side by side through the entry to Indianapolis, and that's a bad idea. Oh, and I tell you what, he so nearly got away with it, but he's going to end up in the wall and in the tyre barrier.
Oh, nearly saved it there. That would have been a great save. Oh, who has joined the...
Oh, side by side as they port the other Ferrari on the exit as they make their way through the back end of the GT3 field for the first time.
Car couldn't make the move stick, unfortunately, side by side, but traffic playing a factor here. And that must be deeply upsetting for Ferraro, knowing that he could have had the move done. Contact!
Into the wall. David A. Favaro couldn't stick back close behind the car in front. Oh, and he's trying to get it moving, but no, that suspension is done for the day.
Oh.
And we've got a lead change as well. There's been a moment for the two leading Acuras, and that's allowed Jean-Paul Seaman to slide past both of them.
Oh, but can he hold on to it? Lele coming back on Jean-Paul.
3 wide here nearly down the Mulsanne into what I believe is Mulsanne corner at the end of the straight. through the king, down on the brakes. Jean-Paul Seaman sticks it to the inside. He's going to shuffle out Lely to the curb.
Elbows out.
And we've got Davy van der Wacker back in the mix now as well, as the GT3 field mix it all up for the front-running cars. Michael Kellenberger's about to make a move, Anthony Quaranta in GT3 Am as well, but that's his battle that we're going past. In GT3 Am for the lead, that's Michael for second place, sorry, that's Michael Kellenberger behind Davy van der Wacker, that's Jean-Paul Seaman, sorry, on the inside around for Davy van der Wacker in the background there, carried a little bit too much speed, too close to the cars in front, and he's found the wall as well. Davy van der Wacker, 0 to 0 in that moment.
Traffic, and Jean-Paul gets by Albert Preem.
Whoa, what happened there?
Is he? Oh,
Albert Preem off in the background. What happened there?
is he? What?
It was very bizarre. Like at a moment on the exit, I'm not sure at all what caused that. Liam de Kock at a pit lane start, only a little bit of a recovery, but it's not the best of luck either. But he's on the back of Melvin Gack, who goes defensive and then comes back across. As the sun is fully set now with his 8 times multiplier that we're running today. Headlights fully on now. That got dark very quickly, and the Kock looking for a way past Melvin Gack. Can't make it work in the second Mulsanne chicane. Incident declared a racing incident. Not sure we saw that one though. Melvin Gack defensive again on the inside. Can Liam de Kock go all the way around the outside through the king? Yes, he can. Can he get it stopped? Because that was a long way deep, and he does. Very nicely done.
Great move.
I'll tell you what's sneaking up on us is James Ebron and Simon Bamber.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
On the last lap. In fact, is this the last lap? I don't even know if this is the last lap for them. I don't know where the leaders are relative to these guys. Don't be alarmed, the time hasn't accelerated. I think that the clock is just broken. Now we've gone with the 8 times accelerator. Ron is off the road for Simon Bamber. James Ebram's going to take the lead in LMP2 on the last lap. Yes, he does. What happened to Simon then? That was really weird. Let's take a look.
I wonder, does he just get a snap of...
Oh, I think he's just gone a little bit deep, yeah.
Yeah.
No visible behaviour. Everyone's on the final lap. Race control have confirmed to us, yeah. We've got the checkered flag out for Jean-Paul Seaman as he makes his way to the line to take the checkered flag. Congratulations to Jean-Paul Seaman. We've still got this battle going on though in GTP.
Ooh.
Sven Elmer's wins in GT3 Am.
Segara's going to have to
this
hold.
The last chance though, and Segara is going to have to settle for P3 at the end of that, but he'll be pretty happy with that on debut, you'd have to say. I know there was potential for the second place, was even potential for the win early on, but he's weathered the storm to stay ahead.
Ross is... Oh, okay.
Ross jogged back a little bit from Verdonk, was even under threat from Koikkoven at the end. Now this is a battle with still a long way to go for these GT3s who didn't quite get lapped by the leader. Wow. So GT3 Pro still fighting out. And I tell you what, was that the end of the lap? Or this is for the lead, so we're going to follow very simple lead. This is for the podium. This is Massimiliano Legari in the Mustang trying to make his way past the BMW. Got white lights on the Mustang for some reason.
Being that... No, that's not the Mustang. Oh,
that is the Mustang, yeah. Massimiliano Legari gets it done on the brakes past Daniel Morphy, but it's not over till it's over. James Ebram has now won in LMP2. And side by side again, Daniel Morphy inside line this time into the pink before Indianapolis, but that's going to give Legari the inside. No, it's not, because Daniel Morphy committed, goes and makes the move work. Still a little bit of time for these guys to battle it out. Real Font looks safe in the lead though. He looks to the inside, but that's not going to work.
It's too far.
Just got to hope for a mistake from the BMW ahead now. It's you know, we saw it in qualifying. It's very easy to make through this final section, but no, the BMW Daniel Morpy's going to hold on to P2. Oriel Fogg won a little bit about 15 seconds ago. Ligeri comes home for P3 and not P4. Ivan Hubert is going to come home for P5, who will have picked up a penalty, but I don't think that's going to matter. Where he finished. Congratulations to our winners, Jean-Paul Seaman, James Ebram, Oriel Falk and Sven Elmers, all winning in class. Yeah, thanks to everyone that joined us at home as well, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time.